Okay, welcome back to another episode, another video of MIET 312 surface mining. In this presentation, we're going to pick up some of the stragglers of the surface mining techniques that we didn't talk about last time, and putting this into a part two. So I think that some of these longer videos, they should probably be split up into two parts, maybe. If they're starting to get more than about 20 minutes or so, I'll consider doing that in the future. Also, check it out. I found the Bluefield State University official PowerPoint slides, and so this is going to start looking a whole lot more official from here on out. To anyone just joining us, I'm Dr. Morgan Sears. I'm the Director and Assistant Professor of Mining Engineering Technology here at Bluefield State. So, some other methods of surface and hybrid mining that we didn't talk about last time. Dredging, we did talk about that last time, but this is just a reminder that this is one of those, one of these similar aqueous methods for mining, which is what you're looking at here. Number two, hydraulicking. We will talk about it briefly, but it is effectively illegal. As you will see, there are significant issues with sediment in that it gets run off from these sites, and so to get the permits to do it, you have to have a very extreme sediment, capturing system, either it be through ditches or other means, but you have to capture that and deal with it accordingly, and that makes it a much more difficult mining process, and difficult both legislatively and difficult, economically, right? So that's why I call it effectively illegal. It's not technically, but it's only done in a few instances. Number three, solution mining. And that's like in place, right? So think of that as like dissolving salt. You can just drill down, dissolve the salt, pump it back out. Borehole mining, it's similar, but it doesn't actually dissolve the material. It just uses a water jet to like blast it out, and then we have heap leaching. Now, me personally, I don't really consider this a surface mining method. It's to me, it's a mineral processing method that the material's already there. Now you're processing it, but I guess from one perspective, you are extracting the actual mineral that you're selling with the material on the surface. So we're going to just briefly mention that as well. So, hydraulicking. Here we go. It's very easy to see here why this method might create a lot of sediment. Okay. What they're doing is you use high pressure water forced through what's called a monitor. That's the gun that's shooting the hydraulic water jet here. And then you basically just blast away at alluvial material, and it funnels down through this sluice box, and then you're gonna catch the gold that is in that material. Method two, this is solution mining. Okay. In this case, we have two examples. A uranium deposit on the left. And so what happens is you've got a few monitoring wells, right, like on the boundaries of where you're going to remove the reserves. And then, of course, one above the confining clay layer, that way you can make sure that none of your solvent, when you're pumping down the hole, is coming out, where it shouldn't be. And then finally it goes to an adjacent, well, and then it's pumped back out, right? So it's it's a brine or a slurry when it comes out because the material's dissolved, into it. On the right, we have typical solution mining process for potash. They also use this with trona in some of the mines out in Wyoming. But basically, yeah, you drill down, you pump water in. Because it's an evaporite, it dissolves, you pump it back out, cool it, crystallize it. This also shows the mineral processing side of what they do in, flow sheet form here. But basically, you dry it, recrystallize it, and then it's screened and put into a couple of different product bins there. So these are just two examples of solution mining in situ. So the material itself does come from underground, but all of the work into extracting it is on the surface. So we're going to count this in here. This is an artist rendition of borehole mining. Okay, so this is similar to solution mining, except that you're not dissolving the material, and instead you are breaking it with a high pressure water jet. So you can see here as you're coming down the drill casing, you've got a packer here which keeps water from flowing back up the hole. We're confining it to this production layer. It shoots out the water jet, right, which chips out away the material, becomes a slurry, and then you pump it out. And then finally, the method that I said was mineral processing and not surface mining, heap bleaching. Heap bleaching can be used for a number of different ores. It's most commonly used in this country for gold, and also some uranium is leached. And the solvent that they put on there differs, but depending on the material. For example, with uranium, they're using an acid leach solution. For gold, it's normally I'm forgetting the word here, arsenic. They use arsenic to leach gold. And that's what this is. So yes, I guess the actual mineral or element or whatever it is in this case that you are producing is being produced on the surface here. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that one. With that, once again, this has been a presentation by Dr. Morgan Sears at Bluefield State University. Thank you for watching.